Undercover Billionaire, Secret Lesson Number 1. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Today I'm going to be talking about The Undercover Billionaire, which is a TV show that was first shown last year, 2019, on the Discovery Channel. If you haven't seen it yet, be sure and go out and see it. Now, nothing I'm saying, I'm not going to give away any spoilers or anything, but I'm going to tell you the premise of the show and kind of hopefully encourage you to go and watch it because it really is worth the journey. I think it's 9 episodes long. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but I think it's something like that. Now, it's well worth it. It's all one big storyline, documentary style TV show, and it was like I said, Discovery Channel. It follows a fellow by the name of Glenn Stearns, and he's a very well known, if not a billionaire, definitely a multi-millionaire. Has built multi-billion-dollar companies, and it follows him going through the process of starting from scratch, pretty close to scratch, in a world that he's never been in before. So what they did, he always had this theory that he could start with just about nothing and start in a town he's never been in and be able to build his way up to $1 million company in less than 90 days from absolute the bottom. So what they did is they said, okay, we're going to take you to this town. They dropped him off in a town he's never been to. They gave him a cell phone without any contacts in it, smartphone. They gave him a pickup truck, an old pickup truck, and they gave him a $100 bill. So he had the clothes on his back, and that's it. A $100 bill, a cell phone, and a pickup truck. So where does he go from there? How does he go about finding a place to live? How does he go about making enough money so he can eat? How does he go about building a business from that point forward? And you follow him along in this journey, and it's very, very interesting. A whole lot of lessons, and I'm going to reveal some of what I think are the secret lessons that are available. Now, let's deal with lesson number 1. The first lesson. These are in no particular order. These are just based on as I'm going back and reviewing the show, based on some of the things that I got out of it and the things that I've heard from other people who have seen it that I think are important to note. The one thing that's really important to note is the importance of honesty. In other words, if you're looking to instill any type of trust, foster any type of trust with your partners, with your customers, with your clientele and your employees or whoever you're working with, if you're looking to have long-term trust, you have to have full honesty as much as possible. Obviously, there's certain things that don't need to be known or said out loud, but you can't say something that's dishonest or lead people in the wrong direction, because that, in the long run, it ruins the trust factor. And if there's no trust, you can't have a long-term relationship. And without a long-term relationship, you're going to have issues with income. If you're looking at building any type of regular ongoing income into your company, you've got to have trust. Trust is so important. Now, how's this come back to Undercover Billionaire? Well, one of the things that he has to do is he has to go by a different name. Instead of Glenn Stearns, I believe it's Glenn Bryant is what he's going by. And so he has to go by a different name. He can't be completely honest about the fact that he's worth so much money and has built major companies before. So he has all these things going against him, and you can see how that comes and kind of bites him in the butt through the show. One of the reasons why is because the people that he's building friendships with, because he's starting from scratch. He's not using any of his original contacts or anybody that he knows in any form of business. He's going out and meeting people and then building up trust. That's really difficult to do when you're not giving them the full story. Not only that, he has all these parameters. He's got to do everything in 90 days. He's got to do all these things, and he can't be completely honest as to why that's the case. And because of that, there's these trust issues that he has throughout the show with the people he's working with. It's very, very telling, and something that you have to keep in mind, even though you're not out there taking part in basically what is a game show. You're not going out there and doing that. So it's more important than anything for you to be as honest as possible and to bring people in and build that trust, both with your partners, like I said, or with your clientele themselves. So just a brief idea, one little concept, one little nugget I got out of that show that I think shows really crystal clear within that show. Go and watch it. I don't know if I mentioned I bought it through YouTube, so you can buy the whole season through YouTube. You can buy it episode by episode. You could try that on iTunes also, or if you've got it on demand on Discovery Channel, go and check it out. Hey, if you'd like to find out more about how you can instill trust in your community and with your customer base, I'm going to recommend going to brianjpombo.com. That's my website. You can find out more about me, and you can see if we can get on the phone or video chat and talk a little bit about your business and what we can do to make it a little bit better and build that trust long term so that you can really have something that has long-term passive income for you and your family. Also, if you're in the self-reliance field, meaning you've got products and services that that help people to become more self-reliant, then you're going to want to go to dreambizchat.com. Dreambizchat.com. The link is in the description. There's a special free offer just for you. Dreambizchat.com. Hey, all the rest of you have a great night. In the meantime, we'll be back here tomorrow. Have a great night and get out there and let the magic happen.